I've heard about a remote row of clam tents on the coast, south of Taejongdae National Park, serving fabulous freshly caught seafood.
There are no menus down here at the Taejongdae seafood tents. These women are supplied daily with fresh, local seafood by women divers. I just have to choose which one I'm going to sneak into. 안녕하세요. 네. Wow. Catch of the day here looks amazing. Gosh, this tent is the oldest one on this strip. And Miss Kong here, 안녕하세요, has been running this tent with her mother, Mrs. Kong, for 45 years. And her mother actually used to be one of the local women divers and was diving until she was 75 years old. And now she's nearly 90 and she's still helping out. And I'm going to choose what I'm going to have for my dinner. And everything looks swimmingly fresh. I'm going to start out with one of these because this is just ginormous. This is kijoge. And then I'm going to take another giant guy. Ooh. Giant clam. Dehap. And one of these clams. And let's do scallop. A couple of these. Bye guys. Those look good. Taribi.
Yeah.
Good selection. I like that. And the best thing here is that they then go away, do all the prep, and I just find a seat on the beach and wait to grill it up.
Mrs. Kong opens hundreds of shells a day, seasoning them for diners to cook for themselves at the table.
Wow.
맛있게 드세요.
네, 감사합니다. This is a true seafood feast. Should be really, really delicious. They've almost put a mirepoix on top of all of the seafood. So you've got chopped onions, you've got some mushrooms, you've got some chilies, carrots, and even a little bit of butter. So it's almost like using the shell as a pot, and all of those vegetables are gonna cook in the juices of the seafood. Throw that on there and help myself to some mussels. So these are mussels as I know them. And this is the Korean pen shell, or giant mussel as I call them. You can see the difference here. I'm gonna be using these in my recipe because I think this one's a bit hard to source outside of Korea. My recipe has a serious spicy kick. I love these tiny, if you will, British mussels. They're a bit sweeter than the ones in Korea. The ones in Korea were really meaty, delicious too, but I like these little guys. And I'm debearding them right now, and I've developed a little trick. I'm just using a dead little mussel as a tweezer. There's always one casualty in your bag to grab that beard that you don't want to eat. I love Belgian-style mussels, moule manière, but I've added a really great Korean twist on it. I'm going to start out with a very European type of preparation, where I'm going to use lardons and sweat that down just to render that fat out. I love the smell of frying bacon. It's one of the best things, I think, in the world. Slice in some shallots, or shallots as I would say. Give that a quick stir. Another bit of garlic. We can't get away from garlic in any recipes. It's a good thing it's good for you. Just 2 cloves. Then I'm going to deglaze the pan a bit, just with some white wine. You can use any dry white wine. Just bring that to a boil. Oh, and that smells amazing. Some fresh, good quality chicken stock. Have to make it Korean in some ways, and add some mirin. This is going to open the gateway to my Korean flavors, adding some sweetness to my mussels. That'll really bring out the natural sweetness of British mussels. And then my 2 best friends, these little guys. And I've got my gochujang, which is Korean chili paste. There's always more to life with some spice. Doenjang, which is the fermented soybean paste. Soy sauce, of course, is also another fermented soybean product. And that's going to serve as my stock or broth from which the mussels are going to simmer and infuse and pick up all of that great flavor. Chilies. I add this at the end because I do want to keep the vibrant color. If you want a little bit less fire or heat in your food, feel free to deseed it or leave this out. Or don't put in as much gochujang. I like things hot though. Dump those in, give them a quick stir. And just give them a quick shake every now and then. And when they pop open, you know that they're done. And while they're cooking, I'm gonna just chop some chives to throw on top at the end. And these will just be sort of garnish, and we'll chop them quite long. And I like to serve my mussels with sticky rice instead of a baguette. I think it works better, and especially since we're doing Korean food. And the mussels are gonna be done now. That smells amazing. I'm just gonna try one. Rip that out. Oh, so good. You taste such deep flavors in that. My chives. Oh, and it reminds me, it's based on a lot of different Korean stews that I've had growing up. But this with the mussels and the mussel juice that have come out will taste really gorgeous. And that is Korean-style mussels served with a side of rice.